Welcome to another episode of IDK.
Welcome! So love is one we are talking about today.
I'm already crying.
Lips that touch liquor will never touch mine.
Without liquor, many lips would not have touched mine, so.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Yes. Have you ever been cheated on?
I've been cheated on before. It sucks.
I like to say and think like I haven't been cheated on, but like, you know.
It's possible that I have. I feel like though most dudes don't cheat on me. They just like break up with me.
Which is better.
Which is much better.
Yeah.
If it's happening to you, if you suspect it's happening to you, like it's not about you, it's a problem that they have with themselves.
How old were you when you started dating?
I was 14 when I started dating. I went to an all-girls middle school, so I just kind of fantasizing and imagining what it would be like to have a boyfriend. And then once I got to high school, which was co-ed, I was like,
I was 14 when I had my first boyfriend and first kiss, and with all the people I've dated, I've like seen them from across the way, and then I say I'm gonna date them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's powerful.
And then I do.
Oh, wow.
across from what?
It's been across halls,
It's been over yonder, okay?
across sidewalks.
A bridge.
I started dating at 14. I dated for about 9 months and then not again until I was 22. I spent all of high school being like, I will always be alone. I might as well be a nun.
I started dating boys when I was probably like 13-ish. I think I gave one of them a mixed CD with the song The Hamster Dance on it. I was like, pretty spicy. The first time I ever like sort of dated a girl, I was like a senior in high school, and then I didn't really start dating fully until I was like 19.
What's the most awkward way you've broken up with somebody?
He had like picked a flower for me, and so he was like, here's this flower, and I was like, I think we should break up.
Why'd you break up with him?
It just kind of like fizzled out.
What are your dating deal breakers?
Laziness +5.
No chivalry.
I can't be with someone who doesn't have a sense of humor.
You should have things to talk about. People who are like boring, who like don't really have like opinions on things. I'm not dating celery. I'm dating peanut butter.
Hell yeah.
What's your worst online dating / blind date experience?
I dated one guy that I met on an app for like 3 months, and it was really nice, and then he stopped talking to me.
Never been on a blind date. I have gone on one Tinder date and it didn't end well.
You've only been on one Tinder date?
I have never really been on an awkward date just because I know how to really hit the escape button. If it's not going well, I'll just be like, gotta go.
The one Tinder date that I went on ended weirdly because it went really well at first, and then when it came time for the date to be over, he wanted a kiss and I just like wasn't ready. I was like, nah, and then he was like, are you serious? You're really not gonna kiss me? And then I was like, pew! And then I ran away.
If you go on a date with someone, you don't owe them anything. Like you owe people politeness and kindness. And all you have to say over a text message if you want is, hey, I wasn't feeling the chemistry, but you know, I hope you have a good life.
What's the best date you've ever been on?
The best date I've ever been on was one time I went to an all-you-can-eat buffet, and I don't really even know anything that happened other than the buffet.
I went on a date with this guy. It was actually my first like serious boyfriend as an adult. It was a very chill date. We went to the movies and then just like walked around Union Square afterwards at night. It was like a hot summer night. And that was a really nice night, and we ended up actually dating for a while after that, and it was great.
My first date with my boyfriend, we made out in the car to like alternative pop songs. And it was like very cute.
We just made out to Beyonce for the rest of the night.
I'd like to change my answer.
Buffet is so funny.
Yeah, she took me to this Argentinian restaurant. I had a delicious sausage sandwich.
Kristen.
What is it like being a married woman?
We've been married for a month. It goes so fast. I mean, maybe like ask me in a year, I'll be like, it's so different, but like it doesn't feel different. It just kind of feels natural. It's the same as dating someone, except now I can be on his car insurance.
Describe your first kiss.
My first kiss was at a mall outside of a Red Robin. Freddie and I have very similar stories.
It was cute, it was fun. It wasn't a peck, but it wasn't like makeout sesh, it was like a cute in between.
He did the little kind of like lizard lick. We were each other's first kiss, so we had no idea like how things were done at all. And so like,
I'm sorry. I'm uncomfortable.
Have you ever been in love?
I've been in love like 2.5 times.
1.5 times.
Really?
Yeah.
3 times.
Oh, you're a lover, Dev.
I think I was in love with basically every person who looked at me nicely between the ages of 14 and 22. I was just like, you're friendly. I love you now.
I think you should fall in love every chance you get. You only have so much time in life, and yeah, you're gonna get brokenhearted, but like you grow from it and you get stronger.
Sometimes you just gotta sit at that slot machine until you hit the jackpot. Just keep jerking the slot machine.
What's love got to do with it, ladies?
Got to do with it.
Got to do with it.
You've got that love.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, guys.
And thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, we'd love if you did.
You, the best.
Rock.
Until next time, IDK.
Bye!
When I have nothing else to say, Jimmy.
Your love language is to be like, hi.